Hey, what up, Soons? Long time no see, brother. Good to see you. How you been? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Well, good to see you in here. Spoke a few minutes ago. Hey, well, good to see you popped in. I just like literally popped online. So, yeah, I've been doing these live streams every day, so I hope to see you in there. Hope things get better for you. But yeah, always good to see you, brother. Right on, brother. Hope you get some good rest. I'll see you soon. Oh man, yeah, that's the worst. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that'll drain you, bro. That will certainly drain you. good. Hold on. We're gonna Google Translate this bad boy. Hold on. Just a second. I always get punked anytime I translate these, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oops, that didn't work. Gotta go to the Googles. Gotta go to the Google, man. That translated to, I believe you are a princess, you are so cute. Well, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. What up? What up? Nothing is something is a dope name, by the way. I like that. Makes me think that you are one with the Socrates. For you too know that you know nothing. What up, Spino? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you, Jazziel. No, I didn't take any offense. Your princess line made me think of that's why I said it like that. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Good to see you guys in here. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. Anyone do anything fun today? I've had a very busy day. I've been like, it's on the 5, but I was like, I gotta go live. Gotta go see what's up to the homies. So, appreciate y'all. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. You just woke up from a long sleep? Hell yeah. As long as that's not like meaning you just woke up from a coma. Hope you got a good rest. Dude, I slept like 10 or 12 hours last night. I don't know. I don't even know how long it was. I think I was playing Fortnite last night on stream, and I was determined to play until I got Godzilla, and then I got the Godzilla transformation, and then I just like literally just passed out right afterwards. I was like, we did it. I mean today. I'm good today. No. Right on, brother. Right on. Yeah, I've been neglecting, I haven't really been neglecting the piano, but I want to go back and do one of these lives. I played way too much Super Punch-Out the other day. I don't know if you saw, but I had like a 7-hour stream where I literally played Super Punch-Out until I passed out. But I literally played until I had like sharp pain in this part of my hand. I was like, all right, that ain't worth it. You can't be playing Super Nintendo until your hands are cramping up. But, you know, we had to take out Bob Charlie's. Bob Charlie's a motherfucker, man. He'll get you. Feel sad that my day just started when the other half of the earth is just getting ready for sleep. You know, don't be sad. Honestly, what I do sometimes, cause I'm the same way, dude. I'm total insomniac. But what I do sometimes, if I'm like you, where it's like I did that just the other day. I woke up, I think at like 8, 9 p.m. or something. So what I'll do those days sometimes is I force myself to stay up all night. And then on to the next day, and then go to bed super early the next day, and now you're on a completely opposite schedule. Now all of a sudden you're like waking up super early, and then you can have a day where you feel super kick-ass because you woke up before everyone else woke up. You know what I mean? So, anyways, don't be hard on yourself, bro. As they've shown, insomnia, night owlism, all that kind of stuff is genetic. So. You were merely meant to guard the village at night from incoming invaders. So you kept many a generation alive. Your ancestors did. So you should be proud of your night owl and just go get a job as a nighttime security guy. Go chill there or whatever. You know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, don't hate on yourself. Oh, Jaziel's up to more action. Hold on, what does Jaziel have to say? No, I mean for real, I have insomnia too, so I totally got you, Alright, we're just gonna search that. I gotta do a whole translation every time. It just searches it and takes everything to Japanese. To English. Ha! You're awesome, man. Good luck to you, good luck. I want a donate button in the bottom corner. Hell yeah, brother. We're almost there. I think we're like 140 away, and then we can start taking this whole channel to the next level. So I got ideas. I want to as far as numbers go, my biggest streams are my gym streams, but these are my favorite ones, just hanging out with you guys, playing piano, and hopefully, my favorite part about this stuff is just hearing you guys telling me that you guys are starting piano or starting guitar or whatever it is. So I'm enjoying connecting through music. Plus all the awesome recommendations you guys give me. You guys have been giving me some great stuff. I really love the fact that it's people from all over the world in here, Plus we can all connect over music. That's the beautiful thing about it. Appreciate you, Jaziel. You're awesome, dude. Better now I hear this. Hey, I love it. That's what I like to hear. This is wake up music for you. Oh, you're the best, man. Thank you so much. up, Kenzie? How you doing? Nothing was better than sitting at the piano. Let your imagination more likely sit still. Hell yeah, brother. You know exactly what's up. I know. Yeah, I don't do this as often as I would like on stream. A lot of times it's easy to get kind of like, you remember that people are watching you and you start getting self-conscious. But like you said, it's just fun to just. There's nothing quite just kind of just like spacing out on the piano, you know? What's really fun too, and you might even appreciate this, is hope you're doing well, Kenzie. Appreciate you popping in. You might appreciate this, because I just have good old JSB sitting here with me. So I'm just kind of improvising, but every now and then I'll just kind of like look over and I'll just like pluck a chord out and then kind of mess around with that. So it's kind of a nice little improv cheat. You just have one of the best of all time notes right in front of you. So like, let me just steal from this right quick. You rock, brother. I appreciate you. I mean, I play as well, and I can never do it in front of a piano. Yeah, I don't know. I'm literally just messing around on C major. You know what I mean? But I've been messing around on C major my whole life, and people my whole life have been telling me like, oh, like there's something wrong with C major. Like all throughout music school, everyone always told me like, oh, C major, it's like they're above C major. And I'm like, bro, C major is fucking dope. What's wrong with just like the white keys? Because I remember as a kid, I had no idea how to play piano, but my friend had a really nice upright piano, and I would just like literally sit there like this and just kind of like. Honestly, if you just hold that pedal down, you can make anything sound good with the piano. Oh no, I figured that's what you meant. I wasn't sure if you meant like you played other instruments, so like improv, maybe you feel more free on other instruments. Like I think in terms of improv, I've always felt the most free on the bass, but I feel like I could probably play what I want to play more on the piano. Like I can kind of find stuff on the piano, but as far as just like one of my dreams with music was always just to be able to play like a walking bass and just kind of lock in, you know what I mean? So point being is that walking bass is all improv, you kind of just boom 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 boom. Bustle. I've been mostly focusing on the piano lately though, because what I find with the piano is whatever you do on piano applies to every other instrument. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with C major. People want complicate stuff, while the real legends and they actually didn't give a darn about the stuff they just played. Exactly. Like I remember my teacher told me like, I can't remember. I think she was talking about Mozart. I can't remember, but she was basically saying like a lot of these composers like literally compose like most of their songs in like 5 keys or something. So like exactly like people get way too hung up on like exactly like when I was in music school, it's like the teacher really loved he's doing some weird minor thing, and he's just doing this like repeated pattern, and it's it's dope. But it was just like it's like yeah, people like I don't know. My buddy did that. He got his doctorate in music, and he always told me because I was kind of stuck with the basics. He was just like, yeah, man. Like once you start getting in the upper echelons, especially in like music study, it just gets weird and it ceases to be music. It's just like I don't know, man. Yeah, music gets weird. And it's just like there's a reason all the songs you love really only use three chords. If even. Have you ever watched Paul McCartney video when he says he didn't and still doesn't know how to read music? Oh yeah, no, I love that. I love that. Yeah, Paul McCartney when he talks about how like when they were first writing songs, how music was like voodoo to them and like chords were like voodoo. Like they'd find like a D minor seventh, they'd be like, some guy across town would play it and they'd be like, show like, look at this. So yeah, I love that. It's like you don't need theory. Like I always remind myself that like theory came after the sound. It's like the artists make the sounds, and then the theory then tries to codify it and make sense out of it. When in reality, like a lot of these like sheet music stuff, like that's the annoying thing about classical music is that a lot of the sheet music that we see, it's like it becomes this like it becomes this dogma for people when in reality it was kind of like a jumping off point. And the player was kind of given a little bit of leeway to, it depends on the piece really, but once I realized it's more of just like almost like, hey, you're free to improv over this, like go for it. I don't know, it makes classical music way more exciting. Right, bro, that's what I love to hear. That's kind of my goal with the piano, because piano I'm just trying to get better at, and I in no way claim to be anywhere close to decent right now, but we're working on it, and I feel like the more times, like since the first time I went live doing this to now, I feel like there's definitely been an improvement. So, if anything, take away from this just that go for it, man. Just practice. That's really all it takes. That's all it takes with piano. You just gotta put in the time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all you need is a couple chords. It's like, yeah, exactly. Like, I think even Paul McCartney talked about that. Like, you just take the one space in between the notes, and then, you know what I mean? You got it all right there. Like, I don't know. I think in general, things can be just so much more simple than you make them out to be. And it's just like you get it. Like I always find that with the writing process. The hardest part for me in the writing process is that like that critic where it's like you want to destroy it before it even gets a chance to come up to life. You know what I mean? Oh, and yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. But I just think it's a testament of. I think I've been fairly consistent about 2 hours every day. Like I've had a couple slip ups here and there, but I'll like make up for it the next day. I don't know, man. It's just anything you want to get better at. You just practice. It's really just as simple as that. This is what I need to work on. My trill's here, okay? My trill's between these two fingers. So. try to practice more.
Yeah, I mean, what I just realized with piano is that piano is not like other instruments. Like it's like it's much more like I consider it kind of like finger gymnastics. You know what I mean? You have to, if you're gonna do gymnastics, you have to train. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're gonna get seriously injured. And piano, it's just like you may not get injured, but it's just not, you know. There's a certain like price of entry for piano that I don't think other instruments quite have. And I'm really only speaking on the ones that I know how to play, in particular guitar and bass and that kind of stuff. Like piano, you really have to, you know, put in the hours to just kind of start scratching the surface, whereas like guitar and bass, I can take time off and come back and kind of like, you know, I almost feel a little bit more fresh to it, whereas like piano, you take time off and you're like, what have these become? You know? Whereas like the more you play, like it's the same thing with you know, any instrument, your hands start to feel different. But one thing I love about piano that's kind of inspired me about piano too is like piano is almost like a celebration of humanity, in the sense of like, think about all that humans have accomplished simply because we have these guys. You know what I mean? And then in that sense, like, you know, fire, tools, everything, you know, a lot of it just stems from our ability to tinker with our hands. So piano in particular just becomes this weird like celebration of the human spirit, where it's like it's really just allowing your hands to just connect. And I don't know, man, I was like weirding out on piano the other day. I appreciate you. You know, it's funny, nothing. I don't even remember what I just said. I'm gonna have to go back and look it up. And this is why you should never get punched in the head. Next time I'm high and playing this naturally, get me real deep. Oh, I was talking about hands. Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. You gotta, you just gotta get weird with it. I don't know if that's getting punched in the head as much as I'm just ADD brained. Oh, listen to that Fido. It's supposed to be Le Fa Tito Ray. Yeah, it's like I almost feel like it's weird. Yeah, like I was saying, like yeah, now I'm getting back into it. It's like, yeah, it's like when I'm like sitting here just like messing with the piano, and you're sitting here just like messing around playing Bach and stuff like that. It's like, now I'm getting weird, but it's like I was about to say like Prometheus with the flame, but that does sound really weird. but yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, you can. There's just something very special about this instrument. I can't put my finger on it, but the more I'm just like kind of committing to it, the reason I'm coming to terms with like why everyone kind of appreciates piano. Like, the people don't understand why, but everyone appreciates piano. They all love piano. I appreciate you. Yeah, you get me. Yeah, sometimes I can't put my thoughts quite into words, and I'm like, I'm trying to communicate something I can't quite articulate. That's why sometimes I like writing, because it kind of forces me to kind of shotgun ideas on paper, and then you can kind of figure it out. But a lot of times I don't know if you get this, but like especially even on the piano, like I'm like kind of thinking of like images and scenes. Like I've kind of told some of that before, but like to me with music is like each song, like a recorded song is like a movie, where from when I hear it, I picture like a whole movie, and then each song becomes almost a signature movie. Like every time I hear "You Are the Sunshine of My Life" by Stevie Wonder, I picture this one movie. I don't know where it came from. It was just the first time I ever heard that song. That's what I pictured. It's like, and it doesn't even make any sense. It's just like images. It's like a mountain. It's like the intro is like a mountain, and there's like a sun coming over the mountain, and it's like when Stevie's singing like I feel like this is the beginning. So it's like there's like feelings, there's images, and it's like I don't even know, it doesn't make any sense, but that's just like each song has its own weird little visual signature, and it's like you can't really communicate that to people because people are just like, bro, like what are you smoking? I'll have some of that. And I'm like, no man, I just like I hear this shit in like weird images that I can't explain, you know. But it's like a soundtrack on your imaginations movie. Exactly, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You see, I'm not alone, and that's the thing too. I think with just being alive and being a human is it's very easy for us to isolate and feel like I'm the only one thinking this, and then you start sharing some of your thoughts that you feel isolated with, and you realize no, everyone gets that, or a lot of people do. Other people do at least, maybe not everyone. Wasn't a Greek god that poisoned some sort of hill for? Yeah, I think Prometheus is the guy. Sisyphus is the one pushing the boulder. I think Prometheus might be tied to a boulder, and he's got like an eagle or something. I think that might be Prometheus's punishment. I could be wrong, but I know Sisyphus is the one who has to push up the boulder. The Greeks got weird with their punishments, man. I don't remember exactly what happened. Memorize this whole thing, so appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that's one of the things I enjoy. Honestly, just like I said, that's why I've really been enjoying just doing these piano live streams. Because the people who stick around, they get it. You know what I mean? Like you guys get it. So it's been connecting me with this community. Because honestly, like a lot of my friends, there's a in music school, it's all musicians, so they kind of get it. But it's like a lot of my friends, anyways, it's like, yeah, you'll start to say stuff and they kind of look at you like you're crazy, and you're like, no, it's just it's just music. Yeah, one of my favorite things, I'm going to do it on this. Oh, maybe not that one. Like talking about, I used to sit there in my, I did it with a different, you can do like different settings, but I used to love just setting these like organ settings, and you sit there and you just freaking just like. I'll turn it down a little bit, but you just hold a chord for like 10 minutes, and you start to hear all the different components of like just these notes, and then also you hear how like each combination of note, like if you take a C and an E, it's like you have the C, you have the E, but then you have the combination of those two sound waves, and then the harmonic free. It's like, so you get the harmonics that sit on top of that, but when they clash, then they create this like third harmonic that then becomes like a signature harmonic stamp of that interval. You know what I mean? The major third or whatever. So it's like that became this weird way of like hearing intervals, because whether or not you realize it, every time you hear these intervals, you're also hearing this weird harmonic on top, like you hear all these little things. And so once you start like recognizing that, it makes it like very like, anyways, I don't know what made me think about that, but nerding out on music. I like this. This is a digital piano, so it doesn't have too many sounds, but it has just like these like super cheesy like I don't know how the underwater theme on. I don't remember how the underwater theme in Mario goes, but it doesn't sound like underwater theme. Mario 64 is just when you're floating around in the water. Yeah, I think this thing literally has only 10 different sounds on it. I typically use this one. This is just like, I think this is imitating a Fender Rhodes. I could be wrong, but I think that's what this is going for. And I just use, I don't even know the difference. Let's see what's the difference between these two grand pianos. Let me know. Okay, well, I won't even tell you which one's which. So here's the first option. We're gonna sound test two grand pianos. Here's the other option. So I immediately feel like this second one is a little bit more brighter. Maybe a slightly fuller sound. I feel like the other one has a slightly deader sound, which I typically kind of like that fatter, deader tone. Maybe you guys hear something different. I don't know. This is typically what I play though. I don't usually use the second version. Yeah, like this one's definitely like way more clarity, cuts through. Kind of hurts my ears almost. I don't know. It's almost like too clear. It's actually kind of maybe you're tone deaf. Yeah, the second one is sharper. It's like, or maybe not sharper. Like I don't think the tonality is, but yeah, there's a weird like cutting to it. So sharp actually is a really good analogy for that, or metaphor. But yeah, it actually kind of hurts my ear at max volume, whereas this one doesn't. So there's something going on with like the overtones or harmonics going on in there, where that second one is way more in your face. Where like I literally just played that note, my right ear hurts now. Whereas this one, yeah, I have like really sensitive ears though. Like when I was in high school, my friends when we drive around, like they'd blast music, and I would literally hang my head out the window like a dog because I didn't want to damage my ears, and my ears hurt. And they would just make fun of me, and I was like, I don't care. Like y'all are gonna go deaf, you know. But I'll literally just hang my head out the window like a dog. Bro, this chair is so squeaky. It's not even a chair, it's my piano bench. It's like the most insanely squeaky piano bench of all time. I'm gonna have to like not take this thing apart, but I have to really look at this thing, tighten up all the screws and add WD-40 to like everything, because I bought this thing used and now I'm starting to understand like why it was used. Like, I almost feel guilty using this thing on stream. Listen to this thing. Imagine actually performing with this. Like leaning from side to side. Have like a sensitive moment. But maybe it adds a little ambiance. So real, that's why I tune in. I appreciate you, man. That's what we're going for, you know. I want to bring a little bit of realness. Too much of you know. I feel like that's what you know, people are kind of looking for, even with just live streams, because so much of live streams, like when I tune in live streams and it's like, you know, I get it, these people they're doing it professionally, but it's like, hey guys, all right, welcome in. Okay, thanks Joshua for the donations. All right guys, we're gonna be, oh wow, okay, oh wow, Jeremy, oh good stuff, man, blah blah blah. You know, you kind of have to have a little bit of that, but yeah, it's just like at a certain point, like sometimes I'll be tuning into streams. I'm like, bro, like look at me in the eyes. Like, what's going on? You good? you good, homie? What's up? Look like a musician. Maybe you can make music out of it. Look at it like a musician. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know something? You might appreciate this just in terms of the whole streaming thing too, which is really funny. I see what you said. Sorry, my brain is just like not functioning tonight. Look at it, maybe you can make music out. You're right. I should make music out of squeak. The squeaks will be the singer. I'm actually going to do more damage to this, so I should be actively trying to make it sing. I was trying to do a duet. Oh man, that's stupid. The cry of a broken chair, exactly. The tears of a broken simmer. That's funny. I like it. You'll get co-author credits on that one. It kind of reminds me. Do you ever listen to any Glenn Gould recordings? If you play piano, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, Glenn Gould records a lot of Bach stuff. That was kind of like his claim to fame. But what was always funny with him is like he's insane. I really like him. I think he's good. I remember my piano teacher used to get annoyed by him. But I've always loved Glenn Gould. I found him very inspiring. Just how eccentric and committed to it he was. He covers Bach in a weird way. Yeah, it's exactly. Like a lot of people don't like. I think because I kind of became acquainted him before. Like here, I'll pull her up. There's like one that like I pretty much like with a lot of music, but especially even like classical music. I don't know. Like I'll kind of like lock onto like one specific recording that I like. And it's like I'll kind of pick the one that I like, but then when I find the one I like, I'm kind of like that's kind of what it become. That's what I like. And then all the other, play recordings of it, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? So it's like, yeah, there is that. I don't know. I wonder what that is with the brain. But like, yeah, I hear that a lot of people. They go, oh yeah, he does weird stuff with Bach. But again, I was introduced at a young age, so it's like I just, he was almost like a connection to Bach for me. Whereas outside of him, I think I just heard like my music teachers playing Bach. Because I didn't start listening to classical later. I listened to it like my dad listened to it in the car radio. But to me, classical music was always just like, oh my God, this is gonna put me to sleep. It wasn't until I was much older and like just out of high school, and I actually performed with the symphony for the Symphony Number 9 for Beethoven, and that's when I was like, oh shit, classical music. What is this? I'm liking it. Yeah, exactly. I love Glenn Gould, but hold on, let me find this one. Bach. What is it? Well Tempered. Yeah, so this is like the only lady I listen to for Well Tempered Clavier. I don't listen to anyone else's. Her name is Kimiko Ishizaka. So look up Well Tempered Clavier Kimiko Ishizaka. Like she might be the one, I don't know, but like that's literally all I listen to on Well Tempered Clavier, and I just kind of like I don't know. She's become kind of like my database for that. At least the early ones. I don't know, but I just kind of like the way she plays them. I've heard other people, but I don't know. That's the recording I listen to. If someone has a better recording, I'd love to hear it. Or even like this piece. There's like a lot of people kind of play this piece, and they kind of just like. You know what I mean? They're just kind of playing the notes, but they're not really playing the emotion behind it. Whereas there's this one lady, let me find her real quick, where I feel she really captures the emotion. So let me see if I can find her recording. What's her name? Here she is. Katya. So I'm just giving you this stuff so you can check it out if you want. Jim No Petty. Number 1. Katya Bunyatish Vili. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this lady I feel like captures the emotion, because it's like I hear a lot of people play that one, and it's just like I'm like, bro, like I don't know, I don't know. You get particular, you get particular, and that's why it's also scary. Like like I've always hated performing for other musicians. You know what I mean? Because like especially singing, like anytime I've ever sang for other musicians, they'll do this. They'll do a little. They'll do that little thing. They'll turn their eyebrows kind of go up and their ears point at me, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't know. There's no hiding. So anyways, it's easy to get in your own head, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm being guilty of just being a critic here too. But you develop your or also just talking about you develop your own taste. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those are kind of like my favorite. Yeah, all I'm really saying is just, you kind of find your taste. The whole reason I brought up Glenn Gould, though, is that when I listen to his old recordings, like, I love Glenn Gould, but yeah, it is kind of annoying how it's like you're listening to his recordings and he's just like. I can't even do it while he's doing it, but he does that whole thing where he just goes. Yeah, exactly. Amen. Yeah, exactly. Music is what you make it. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's funny, the only reason is I related it to the squeaky chair because it becomes almost signature to like Glenn Gould recordings. Like they can't edit it out as hard as they try. You just kind of hear him mumbling over every recording. You know, because that's how he plays. So if you're gonna get a Glenn Gould recording, you're gonna get him mumbling. You know. He's like, you know how he carried around his old chair and like by the end the chair was like didn't even have a seat on it. It was just I don't even know how he sat on it. It's like he just balanced on the wooden beams there or something. I don't know. But it'd be funny if I became particular with this dude. It's like, no, if I'm gonna perform, I need the squeaks. They bring me comfort, they lock me in. They make me feel alive. I can't access the emotion unless I have the squeaks in my stool. They reverberate through my battissimo dorsi and helps me feel the emotion of the piece. I lean into the squeaks. Oh man. Alright, we're getting silly now. Oh, we haven't even hit an hour. Shit. You know, it's funny, I made this little, this is something I'm trying to respect with piano, because I've been doing like 2 hours at a time, but I'm trying to like force myself to take breaks with the piano because it is kind of it's more physical and you're sitting down. So I'm trying to force myself to take breaks so I can stretch my back. But it's funny because I wrote this out because this is a mirrored camera. So it's the front facing camera on my phone, so it's mirrored. And so I had to write this note. I had to write this little thing backwards in order for you guys to be able to read it. But I still messed up the cue. I wrote the cue backwards. I wrote the cue backwards trying to write it backwards. So I wrote it correctly, I guess. I don't even know. It screwed with my brain. Moltres pointed it out. He was like, it's a funny way you wrote your cue. And I was like, what do you mean? Ah, shit. Give me a hoya. Dude, I had a friend who used to do that all the time. She would just lean out of the car and yell that. or the days when you could yell that in a movie theater and actually get everyone to do it. I didn't even hesitate. I went right for that one. Or do you mean, give me a hoo-yah! 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 Who's your daddy? That's clearly what you were afterwards. You weren't after the other one. You wanted the hoo-yah! Clearly an Al Pacino fan right here. I see you. Or maybe an Ed McMahon. Hey-oh! You are correct, sir. I know. That's how I always feel. Because you know, I work in sales and that kind of stuff, and it's just like anytime salesmen try and like sell me on stuff, I'm like, hey, bro, like don't bullshit a bullshitter. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I see you, bro. Uh, no, no, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying with Chris. No, I remember you actually coming in and saying "Hoya." So I wasn't actually referring to you, but nothing is something is correct too, in that we get it pretty much between you guys and me. How you know we have a troll or someone is if we actually have a troll in the chat. Typically, I'll start going like, "Ooh, look at me! I'm baby! I just go full like 7-year-old kid. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah, but yeah. No, Chris, I remember you. We played. I remember you asking me to say that last time, which is why I just went right for it. Because I remember the first time you asked me, I was like, "Is this guy fucking with me?" Nah, fuck it. I'll say it anyway. Where am I from? I am from France, Lando. Thank you. I am from France, but I travel the world. I spent many a summer in Madagascar, as well as Vietnam and Siberia and Serbia. We have a few Serbians out here, so I'm a French, Vietnamese, Serbian, Siberian who resides in Guam. Does that answer your question? I have to go look forward to watching next year. Appreciate you, man. You're awesome, dude. Yeah, I hope to see you in here too. Always great talking with another fellow musician here. Hell yeah. Hey, Chris, have you been playing? I was playing Fortnite last night, and I got the Godzilla transformation for the very first time last night. See you later, dude. Hope you have a good one. Nothing is something. Have you gotten the Godzilla transformation yet, Chris? It was funny because when I played it, normally I go and I land at whatever the top right part of the map is, where you face the lady who's like a puppet. You have to like shoot the eyes and you get the void mask. That's usually where I land. But when the bus was going, it was just traveling right through there. So I figured everyone would land at that spot. So instead, I went to like the Shogun hangout spot at like the bottom left part of the map. And just because I kind of figured, I was like, no one would even land there. And I didn't even make it because it was too far away. But I ended up being like the only one on that part of the map. So I was just kind of chilling, like doing my thing. And then when when the Godzilla thing opened, I was literally, I think, like 30 meters from it. And I was like I read it. It was like, oh, Godzilla opened. And I never get it. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. And I read the thing. And it says 30 meters away. And I was like, oh, shit. I just like jogged to it and just got the Godzilla. But my screen, the setup I have when I stream it on my Switch makes it so I cannot see shit from a distance. So I could not, when I was playing Godzilla, I think I only landed like a couple hits, and other than that I couldn't see anyone. So I just spent the whole time just dancing around as Godzilla and just shooting laser beams at the sky. It was very fun. But yeah, if you get a chance, it's most entertainment there. Highly recommend. What up, Bailey? How you doing? Chilling, man, chilling. Good right now. Just trying to log. We're almost at 2 hours. Oh shit, we're really close. 2 minutes from 2 hours. That was the goal. I had 2 hours. You playing any Fortnite later? What up? How you doing? Good to see ya. I was taking a little break. It says coffee, but we're not drinking coffee. How's your night going so far? I'm looking at jackets. I'm debating if I should order a jacket. Oh, my back. Chilling, man, chilling. I'm looking at jackets online. I'm like debating if I should order a jacket because I really don't want to go in and try on jackets and do that whole process. But also, ordering a jacket online seems like such a gamble. Anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. Very exciting. Very exciting Friday night activities. What time is it wherever, what part of the world are you in right now? Right now, it is the middle of the night. Excuse me, heading towards early morning now. Oh man, neck. Oh, you're in South Korea. Awesome, dude. Right on. Hell yeah. Well, welcome. I'm in the opposite side of the world as you. That is what I love about this stuff. Yeah, I saw from your name, but I'm from your screen name, but I didn't want to assume. Wow, that's cool, man. What are you up to in South Korea? Well, I guess it's now evening for you. What are you doing in South Korea on a Friday night? Or is it Saturday night there? What day is it there? I'm confused. Are you ahead of us or are you behind us? Let me look it up. I can answer my question with the Google. Oh shit, it's Saturday night. I feel like I'm talking to a future man. Tell me of the future, future man. I used to live in America from when I was like 3 to 12. Now I'm going to 8th grade. Oh, right on. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, different type of Saturday night. Well, right on, bro. There you go. I imagine that's gotta be a change of pace to be in South Korea. I've never been to South Korea, but I really want to go. You want to be a guitar? Hold on. Play guitar to make my name big, make everyone know my name. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Well, I look forward to hearing about your rock star status in the future. And I will salute you with my own guitar. What type of guitar do you like to play? And what type of music? That's all you can ever do. That's all you can ever do, man. Just do your best. And keep at it, man. Guitar is amazing. People will love it.
What did you say? I have done like about 8 stages the last 24, trying my best. I've done like about 8. I don't know what you mean by 8. Oh, you played your guitar on stage 8 times. Hell yeah, man! And keep adding up. Any chance you can get to get on stage, take it, man. Don't. Hell yeah, I got a band too. Nice, excellent. Yeah, just know that it's all about just don't worry so much about trying to conquer the nerves or pretend they're not there. Embrace them. You know what I mean? That just means you're ready. If you're feeling nervous, that means it's go time. So you already got 8 performances on your belt. Next one will be lucky number 9, and then pretty soon you'll be in the double digits. So you're well on your way, man. Yeah, I think I started performing around 6th grade. 6th to 7th grade is when I started my first band. Yeah, it was before I went to 7th grade, so it was 6th grade. After me and my buddies listened to Quiet Riot and the song Come On, Feel the Noise. Hell yeah, brother. It's a great time to start. Yeah, the key is just don't stop, And if you have a teacher, that'll make you get that much better, that much quicker. But if you're just working with yourself, listen to records, man. Listen to songs and music you like. Let that be your best teacher. I teach music, I teach martial arts, and I perform music at events. And eventually I'll be doing this. Appreciate you, brother. It's very blessed to be working with music. Have a good dinner, man. Shout out to South Korea. Thank you for popping in. We'll be doing these every day, so I hope to see you again soon. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I will see you soon, brother. Appreciate you, man. And best of luck to the guitar, dude. Keep it up. I want to hear about that ninth concert when you do it. Nice, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man. What up, fun time?
brother. So what do you mean? You want a trick for solo? What do you mean by that? As far as playing better, I would just listen to music you like and play along with it. As far as specifically soloing, um, I would almost like not worry so much about soloing. Like I would focus more on learning how to like rather than like worrying about how to like just do a bunch of fast bull crap. Like focus more on like take one note and work on like a vibrato and make the notes sing. You know what I mean? Like take and do it with each finger. You know what I mean? Work on your vibrato like a gentle vibrato with each finger. Do it with you can do it with like just like make the major scale sound freaking awesome. Would be my advice for soloing. You know what I mean? Make like basic stuff. Like take a basic melody, any song, like take a nursery rhyme. It's not glamorous, but it's gonna make you a better musician. It'll make your soloing better in the long run. Because if you just sit there and you're just trying to play fast, you're gonna sound like crap. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? If you want just a real answer, focus on your rhythm. Too many guitarists focus on just like playing notes, but really you should focus on keeping it musical and keeping it in rhythm. People who aren't even musical, they'll hear it when it starts to get out of rhythm. Um, you know. Yeah, and I would just say keep it simple. Don't try and do a bunch of fancy stuff. Like if you look at what I'm playing with right now, I'm literally doing the most basic day one scale. He said, "Imagine music in A key. How should I start?" Again, I don't quite understand your question there. Is classic guitar? You mean classical guitar? Um, it just depends. Some people feel like classical guitar is easier to play than electric. Some people feel it's harder. Classical guitar typically has a slightly wider neck, um, but has nylon strings, which are a little easier on the fingers. Really just depends on the guitar. But guitar playability certainly will impact on, if not your ability to play the instrument, at least your desire to pick it up. You know, so having a guitar that's easy to play is a lot more important than people realize. Like, why can't I play guitar? It's like, well, I don't even think a really good guitar player could play that thing. The strings are like that high off the fretboard. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like just go with your preference. You know, one person might like one thing and feel like one thing's easier. Another person might find another thing easier. But again, I'm probably not the right person to ask about soloing because I mostly, like, if anything, I play mostly like rhythm. You know, my little bit of soloing, if I do any, is super basic and just rooted in pentatonics. You know, pentatonics and a little bit of major scale, but I don't really do any. I just say blues scale because I had that sharp 4 sometimes. But I couldn't tell you modes. I couldn't tell you any of the stuff a typical guitarist knows about. They're like, oh yes, I'm gonna do the Phrygian, Mixolydian, whoosy whatsy and doo da. Just sound like whatchamacallits on the album of Bloody Blue. At the end of the day with the guitar, you just kind of find shapes you like. Like for the longest time, like I still don't know what the hell I'm doing on guitar. I just know if I do certain shapes, it kind of sounds or feels a certain way. Anytime, brother. Yeah, always happy to help. I do these music streams every day, so always feel free to pop in. If you have any questions about music, feel free to ask. Loco? How you doing?
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yoy. Yo, yo, yoy. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yoy. How you doing, Loco? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you have a good day at work. I'm just starting to pass out here. Oh, man. Oh, good to see you, and I will see you soon. Oh. Definitely. What we got up, down?